me tell you something. She does not want you. She keeps you around because you're an asset. She keeps you around because she can depend on you when she can't depend on nobody else. She keeps you around because she knows that she can count on you and that you're going to be there for her no matter how bad she treats you.
Honestly, if a woman wants you, you won't have to ask for any effort. She'll make time for you. She'll call you. She'll text you. Trust me, no woman is truly busy for the man she really wants.
Welcome to the channel, my lions. There was a time, decades ago, when being a stepfather was more acceptable than it is today. A man could accept a woman with kids, knowing that he has better options out there, and she would shower him with loyalty, commitment, and love. She made sure the children show respect to that man, as he is now the provider for the household. In today's world, this is no longer true. The women of yesteryear are a dying breed, and modern women believe they are the prize with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. Do you remember this from a while back?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother.
That brother was attacked in these social media streets for having standards. And that brings us to the main video of this episode. Brace yourself, my lions, my brothers, and those among you who are entertaining marrying a single mother.
Do a lot if we really feel it. It's the ones we don't like. We make them do it all.
So you ain't like your husband?
I ain't trying to embarrass my husband even more on the internet, but he was a simp and I seen the opportunity and I took it.
Well, I'm saying what his qualities was.
I mean, for one, he accepted the fact that I have 3 kids.
So you got 3 kids too?
I have 3 children.
And a nigga supposed to come with the bag?
They supposed to come, and that's why you have to have a bag.
Yeah.
Like you got to take care of me and my kids.
So, like you automatically get these responsibilities?
Yes.
Stop playing.
I'm not playing.
And how many niggas doing this?
I have between 2 or 3.
I'm saying, how many have you ran into in life?
Okay, so let's say I run into 100 dudes. Probably about 4 of them.
Yeah, they're about the odds.
I fuck with that now. Probably about 4
they're about the odds. All right.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's so that kind of sound like you are delusional. You just catching, it's just a sucker born every day.
Basically.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, a nigga that's, so you ain't never caught no nigga that's worth something doing that though. Am I kidding?
I probably have one. See, the way this game work is you have to get with a man who ain't used to dating back.
This woman is not even close to a bad chick. Those long raptor claws she calls nails, that horse hair on her head, don't make you a bad bitch. Not many women has the balls to come out in public and say what she said, and therefore I commend her for that. She saw a fool, a sucker, a simp, and she reeled him in real good. That man got taken advantage of. This is why I tell our brothers to place value in themselves and within a relationship. A man has to know that being a stepdaddy to 3 kids with a disrespectful wife is not the way to go. All women know that if they have kids, they are now lower on the dating pole, but they won't tell you or I that. But they know. So how do you handle a woman like this after you have married her? Let's find out.
All right, y'all, so do you side with a man or woman in the case I'm about to present here? Okay, I'm actually going to side with the man on it, but I'd like to hear what you have to say. So this man and this woman, husband and wife, they're having a party. They've been married for a couple years, and the guy's stepkid, her kid, you know, is there at the party. Everybody's having a good time or whatever, and he's giving relationship advice to some of their friends. And she comes over and says, don't take relationship advice from him. And he says, thinks she's playing around and says, well, it got me you, didn't it? and he gives her a kiss or whatever, and she says, the only reason you got me is because I was recently divorced, scared, and I had a kid. What? And basically he was a safe choice. And he goes silent, right? And I mean, I don't know, that would be so freaking devastating. Okay, but a couple days later she realizes how silent and how affected he is, and she tries apologizing. He said, I'll be okay. And then like 2 weeks later, she's starting to get into panic because he will not talk to her. He won't do anything. She starts cooking his favorite foods, trying to do all the things that he likes, even goes so far as to have their kids go stay at her parents' house, or his stepkid and her kid go stay at the parents' house. And then she takes him somewhere that was important to them, and they go stay a couple nights there. And then when they come back, he goes to work for a couple days. He comes back. As soon as he walks in the door, he said, can you sit down on the couch for a second? Sits down and said, we're done. We're getting a divorce. And she tried everything. She begged him not to go. She said, I love you now. I'm so sorry. Blah, blah, blah. I actually side with the guy on this, and I'm not trying to be mean. I understand everybody's situation would be different, but the fact of the matter is, and a lot of people are going to say, no, you work harder on a marriage. To me, that contract's null and void, because she did not love him when she got into the relationship. Okay, she saw safety. She was panicked after her recent divorce, being a stay-at-home mom with a single kid, so she latched onto the first guy she didn't even love because he had money and could provide safety, and that's what she did, and admitted that's what she did. And so when he found out, he's like, oh, you don't love me? I don't want you then. Okay, the only thing that gives me hesitation about ending the marriage and everything would be the kid. How attached to him is the kid? Because it sounded like the other father wasn't in, he's a father figure, but the other real dad wasn't in the picture. And so you kind of don't want to harm the kid, but I'm also one who does not believe in parenting marriages. I've seen 4 of them in my own life. Every single one of them have their kids horrible messes, multiple divorces when they get older and all that stuff. But that's a side subject. This subject is, do you agree with this guy for divorcing her? She said she admitted she didn't love him. She just chose him for safety. And to me, that would be about the only more devastating thing a woman could do is love me and then cheat on me, which to me means she never really loved me in the first place. But let me know what your thoughts are. I would definitely side with the guy on this, but I understand everybody's got their own opinion.
Hold tight, we're gone again.